everybody, it's Paul from Alexander Knife Sharpening and Laser Engraving. It's my favorite day, Wednesday. I'm in the shop, I'm closed, I get to kind of play around and do the things that I want to do. One of the things I've been kicking around for a while, separating my channel into another new channel. I've decided that I'm definitely going to do that, and I wanted to invite you all to come along for the ride. Those of you that are interested in it, I think it's going to be a fun journey. When I started the YouTube channel, it was solely dedicated to just knife sharpening. And it wasn't till later on that I told you guys I wanted to bring you along for the journey into adding laser engraving to that service. It really started out as just wanting to engrave knives because I had received requests for it. And I thought it might be a nice service that I didn't see anyone around me that was doing knife sharpening offering laser engraving. So here we are a few years later, and I'm basically running two complete separate businesses that could stand on their own out of the same shop. I just think it makes sense to split one of them off into a separate channel to make it easier for those that are interested in both subjects, not to have it all intermingled. So we'll keep all the knife sharpening stuff on the original ALX Sharpen channel, and we will move all the laser engraving stuff to ALX Laser, its own new channel, and that's where I will keep all the laser engraving content. I will leave a link in the description of this video to the new channel for those of you that want to go over there as we start to migrate the laser engraving to its own site. If you're interested, go over there, please subscribe, check it out, and help me grow that channel into something great like you've already done with the knife sharpening. I really appreciate it. Thanks for taking the time to check this out. As we move forward, I truly think this is just going to be a better environment to be able to keep the two subjects on their own channel. And even though there is crossover, I just don't see the sense anymore of piling laser engraving on top of all the knife sharpening. We're going to give them both their own dedicated channels to each subject. You'll be able to come along and watch me as I bring my laser engraving business into what I think is going to be a very professional laser engraving shop. I'm getting ready to purchase a CO2 laser, and I'm thinking about getting more of an industrial type of professional business CO2 laser. I've been very interested in the X-Tool P2S. I'm actually looking to things like Epilogue, Thunder Laser. One Laser is a new company. I'm going to be researching and deciding and picking one of these to add to my shop so that I have a laser engraving shop that kind of covers just about everything. I have multiple fiber lasers, I have multiple diode lasers, and the one laser that I don't have is a CO2. I even have a UV laser. I really want to add a CO2 into the mix and kind of cover the majority of lasers out there that a shop can have. Why the CO2 laser? Well, this is the third week in a row I've had to turn down a job because I didn't have a CO2 laser. For a long time, I didn't get a ton of requests for things that would require a CO2, but I just had to turn down a stencil job done in Mylar, which you need a CO2 laser for, and it was for a painting shop that needed a bunch of stencils made. And a week ago, I had to turn down a job because someone needed some acrylic cut, which I can cut acrylic, but I can only cut opaque acrylics and solid color acrylics. I can't cut clear acrylic. The only thing that cuts clear acrylic really well is a CO2. And now that these kinds of requests are coming in, I think it's time to look at that. I've also had a couple times where I've wanted to do very large cutting board engravings, and it's been very challenging. You guys saw not too long ago, I had to pull down my old gantry style laser to do a cutting board. And that's another reason why I think I would like to get a CO2 laser with a rather large bed so that I can do these bigger cutting boards and larger wood projects. So if that interests you, or if you're interested in laser engraving, I hope you come along for the ride.